Good morning. Oh, it's still a little while before lunch, but just getting ready to do the video a little later than normal, but I need to mark this here. Go back over. Welcome to the channel, by the way. Great Cloudy Day. I'm Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. Going to do a Jesus Calling, and I believe, I'm pretty sure we're about where I started last year, somewhere around then. If I remember correctly, when I go back looking for all the Jesus Calling videos, it seems like somewhere in May is the first time I start seeing that I was doing them. Now, I didn't do them as consistent as I do now, like pretty much every day. So the time span of what I was doing was a little different. Anyway, May 16th. I am your Lord. Seek me as friend and lover of your soul. But remember that I am also King of kings, sovereign over all. You can make some plans as you gaze into the day that stretches out before you, but you need to hold those plans tentatively, anticipating that I may have other ideas. The most important thing to determine is what to do right now. Instead of scanning the horizon of your life, looking for things that need to be done, concentrate on the task before you and the one who never leaves your side. Let everything else fade into the background. This will unclutter your mind, allowing me to occupy more and more of your consciousness. Trust me to show you what to do when you have finished what you are doing now. I will guide you step by step as you bend your will to mine. Thus, you stay close to me on the path of peace. And that was speaking loud to me because I took a while longer today to get motivated, and I don't really have much idea of doing a whole lot else today other than maybe a little bit of reading or something, but I'm going to spend a lot of maybe today just on another relaxing type thing. Yesterday I spent most of the day outside. I did some walking, and I was out by the main road yesterday for a while. I just stayed outside for the biggest part of the day. And so today I just was feeling like I'm not going to push myself physically as hard because for a couple of days now I've done a couple of good walks and stuff, and the day's still early, so I may still go to on a walk before the day's over, like a small walk today. But Revelation 17, verse 14 is first reference scripture. Together they will wage war against the Lamb, but the Lamb will defeat them because he is Lord over all lords and King over all kings, and his people are the called and chosen and faithful ones. Okay. Proverbs 19, verse 21. And the reason I'm pretty sure that I'm starting to delve into areas of this book that we've already covered at some point when I started. I don't know exactly the very first date, but because as I go through these, this is where I marked it last year when I did this particular reading. But Proverbs 19, verse 21, you can make many plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail. And that brings me back to another thing. I've been trying not to plan the day according to my will and just let it kind of, like, I've been having to be shown to just not stress too much. Like, if I get a video done, good. If I get some reading in, good. If I don't do this, if I don't do that, good also. Just like I said yesterday, I'm trying to maintain my own mental and spiritual health, and I don't want to get bogged down or overwhelmed. Okay, the last reference scripture, Luke 179. To give light to those who sit in darkness and in the shadow of death, and to guide us to the path of peace. So what I'm going to, I'm going to do a few things, but I just realized that I haven't been so physical in a while. So the past couple of days I pushed myself, and that was good. But today I'm going to pace it, and see what happens and see what it's shown to me. There might be something come up. See, I don't have the plan. Like it says, the most important thing to determine is what to do right now. And I was in a meditative state earlier, and that's what came to me earlier before I ever read this, was it felt like that the Spirit was saying, if what you're doing right now is laying here in peace and quiet, then that is what it is you're doing. If you need to get up later and make something to eat, that's what you're doing then, in the moment. In other words, whatever I find myself in the moment today doing is where I should stay. And it doesn't always have to be some big grandiose thing that I'm doing. If I'm feeling like I'm having to do something or make myself do it, sometimes it's not as productive. So I'm just kind of going with the flow. Like if I draw, I draw. If I don't, I don't. If I write today, I write today. If I don't, I don't. But one thing's for sure is I also did a little more through the day reading yesterday, and that helped also. So I'm going to do that. I'm sorry to bore you guys with my little stupid, nitpicks and things I do. But I'm glad I did go ahead and get up and do this video. So now I've got that done, and we'll see what the rest of the day brings. I don't know, really. I'll try to do some live streaming over the weekend. I think it's supposed to be raining tomorrow. It'd be a good day to just maybe see about doing a definite stream for a little while. So I don't know. We'll talk about it. Until next time, Mr. Gray Cloud. Oh, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. But it's old Gray Cloud here, Sage of the Eternal Moment. Over and out. Ditto.